Oh, I'm on. Okay. Hey. All right, let's get this set up here. Hello, by the way. My name is Eidgard. I'm a little bit sick because I was at ESA and stuff happens. You get sick. Yeah. So hopefully this will still be fine. This is Tomb Raider 2, and I'm about to start. I will hit that button in just a second. There's cutscenes here, so yeah, and hit it now. Let's go. All right. So yeah, Tomb Raider 2, the second installment of the series, and just like all the other Tomb Raiders, if I can get it here, the game has really bad corners. Thank you. So you can just clip into corners in this game and use them to travel, which is very convenient. And you can also okay, that didn't work. But you can also grab ledges which you're not supposed to. As you saw earlier, you're supposed to slide down here. But there's some fun stuff, frame perfect grabbing that you can do. All right. So yeah, this is the first level, the Great Wall of China. And it's kind of a tutorial level, not too much stuff going on here. But you learn the basic mechanics of the game, like picking up keys, pulling levers and stuff. Overall, not very glitchy level. That corner bug was basically the only glitch in this level. Oh, okay, that's a save button. I'm gonna save here. Usually I don't, but it's a marathon run. Okay, it's fine. Now here, by picking up the key and pressing the flare button at the same time, I can do something that's like a glitch flare, where I get a flare into my hand without actually using one from my inventory. And that's a tiger. Now flares in this game are quite useful. You can use them to cancel falling animations. Whenever you fall down from further up, you're supposed to get into a stumble animation. And that stumble animation would cost me like 1 or 2 seconds. But by throwing the flare just before you land, you override the stumbling animation with a flare throwing animation, as you saw here. That's what I just did there. Now in this level, you see all these animals attacking me, but we'll basically ignore all of them. I should not be dying if I do the correct movement, that is. There's some pickup here I need. I don't really trust my health right now, but it should be okay. Uh-oh. All right, so there's a good chance now that I might actually die on this level. But I won't get damaged for a little bit longer, so we'll play until there. And then save just before that part and just hope I don't get damaged. Because I don't really want to use any medkits here. I jumped too early. Okay, this is going great. This one should be fine now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, my jump-off point was a bit wrong there. Now I didn't take damage, now we should be fine. But yeah, I blame ESA once again, because after I left for ESA, I had no more time to practice this game. I only managed to get in 1 practice run earlier today, and yeah, so I'm a bit out of practice. But once I get used to this, should be fine. That was another flare cancel right there. And then after riding a zip line, here we'll get to the end of the level. There's one more chance I die here if the enemy RNG is a bit unlucky. So I'm just gonna save here, just in case. Like those tigers sometimes are really aggressive, and sometimes they don't do anything at all. All right, so that's the first level. And then we go to Venice. Assuming you've ever played this game before, you probably remember the level Venice. It's like one of the most memorable levels of the game. It was also quite broken. Wrong button. There we go. So first off, we start with a corner bug here that I'm not getting because my angle is wrong. This one should be better. There we go. Making sure I have the right angle here. All right. Now the corner bug is pretty harmless, but at the end of the level we'll do something that's, I think they call it an underwater quap. It's not really a quap though, but you will see what it is. All right, I'm not playing great right now, but we'll just corner bug up again. This should be working. Ay, ay, ay. I swear, the one practice run I did went a lot better than this. Trust me on that. There we go. Alright, so I should have not fallen down there and then I would have just been here. Let's hope that the rest of the level goes fine. Here's a pretty dark part. Luckily I know where I am. And do a pickup here of flares, because as mentioned earlier, flares are very useful. And spending those like 2 seconds of picking up the flares will actually save me many seconds over the course of the run. Now usually you're supposed to traverse this level with a boat. But we won't actually be using the boat at all to finish the level. And you're also supposed to open a door that's at the end of this canal here. I will also not be opening the door because doors are pretty optional in this game. And we'll somehow get through it. You will see in a second. So first up, we need a flare. So getting that one out. Then I drop that flare right here. And then a little setup here. Hopefully this is a correct angle. Yep, got it. This is the kind of underwater quap status she's in right now. And then if everything works fine, we go through the door. That's it. That's the first, that's the Venice level gone. Now here is another example of optional doors in the game. I will be performing a step bug. There we go. This might be a bit confusing. Don't worry, it's not cheating. All right. It's definitely quite an interesting experience to be playing Tomb Raider at assembly here, because there's so many sounds in the background. It's quite confusing, actually. But I hope they don't distract me too much. That's another step bug right there. And then we make a save here because it's a fairly hard jump. Got it? And another save because you can fall down here and we don't want to lose that time. All right, got it. That's some doggos right here. Doggos are very dangerous in this game. doing a setup here, and I got it. Okay. You can just clip through that fence. And now we're already getting close to the end of the level. Need to heal here, which is unfortunate. Now, medkit management is quite important in this game. You all start with only one large and one small. And you need to pick up all... well, we'll just do that again. You need to pick up all the medkits that you need throughout the run. So it's quite important to plan where and when you use medkits. Of course, for a marathon run, I will be picking a couple extras. But I can't afford to just like use all my medkits in one level because I need them for the end of the game, where there's a level where you take a lot of damage. Okay, that's the next level gone. Now we're Opera. We'll do a corner bug right here at the start. Yep, that should work. And we clip up here. And then we do a jump here if I get the timing right. There we go. And here there's another step bug. You won't be seeing much of it because it's kind of dark. There we go. And once again, doors are optional and you can clip through walls. Opera House in general, the level that I'm on right now, is quite broken because of that one door. And then you can just kind of skip the rest of the level with some tricky mechanics here. Like, oh, not like this. Now you saw what happens if I do it wrong. This one. Oh, I can't press the button apparently. I feel like I'm pressing it, but it's whatever. We'll get it. There we go. So that's not great. I lost a lot of health there, but whatever. We keep going. So yeah, that's the first part. That allows me to skip content, and then you can just kind of clip into this corner, and that's also skipping a lot of stuff. And then the next jump here is actually really easy. I even found that in my casual playthrough. Also skips a lot of stuff. There we go. Skips a lot more than you think. I'm gonna save here. I hope this works. Oh shit. Okay, got it. Now, let's hope I don't need to use a medkit here. Yeah, this should be good. Alright, that's also Opera House done. Sorry for the black screen, that's just cutscenes that you won't get to see. There we go. And now, on this level, they took away all our weapons. I got distracted there by someone moving the mouse. Don't worry about that. So yeah, they took all our weapons away. Sorry about that, that's my cold. And now we need to get them back. So that's the first thing we need to do. Also, this is supposed to be some kind of prison, but you just push a block, switch a button, and then you're out of the prison. It's not a really good prison. Now, this is the door that I opened. And here is a window that is also optional. And in this plane we'll get back our pistols. All right. Now, after I kill these two enemies that you saw earlier, you will be... Oh, shit. Okay. That's not what I usually do here. You will be seeing the first actual quap. Now, if the Venice water quap already confused you, this one, I don't know, might blow your mind, I guess. So medkit here and the one keycard that we need. Because unfortunately not every door is clippable. A lot of them are, but not this one. So we'll make a save here, just before the trick. And then we go. Sorry. Alright, so that activated the quap state. And now after I perform a jump, you will see what the quap state means. It essentially means I can just slide through the ground. And then at the end here, you can clip through this door. And now we're on the other side. I'm gonna make a save here because I'm setting up another trick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Counting shots there because that's quite important. Let's see if this one works. Should work. What I did there is I killed the guy really close to the wall so that I can item clip into the wall. Is this correct? Ah, shit. Got the angle wrong. We'll try it again. That's why I make these save files. Oh well. We'll get it eventually. Ay, ay, ay. I'm getting a bit too greedy there because I screwed up the angle earlier. This one's gonna be. There we go. So now I activated the flicker here. Might as well save here just in case. But we're not quite done yet. Now I need to adjust my angle here. I will be using the camera and a reference point on the left there. Don't worry about that. And now I can flicker across this wall here. Skipping the whole skipping the whole area there where there was no water. And yeah, usually you're supposed to use this pool to fill the other pool to get here and then fill it again. But we just skip the first pool and then we can swim to the end of the level. So the quap and this flicker combined essentially skip the whole level. Could have done that obviously a little bit faster, but yeah. Well, we'll be fine. We'll just get everything else first try. And that's the end of the level. Now this here is also a skip. It might not look like one, but it is one. Like there's a real big current here that's pushing you to the left. But by swimming correctly, you can just skip all of that and don't need to go the long way. Now this level has the big ladder in the game. It's a really long ladder. You will see here in a second. So you can see it goes up pretty far. But climbing ladders is really slow in the game. Give me a second. So we'll just skip that. And now we're at the top. Here's some ammo pickups I need later. We don't actually have that one gun yet that we need. Actually, both of them I don't have yet. But this guy will give us one of them. So need to pick up something here as well, depending on where he dropped it. There it is. So we get a gun here, the automatic pistols, and some ammo. Nice, got that jump. Now we need to go back to the ladder, and even though we're like way further up now, it's still faster to just drop down and not climb the ladder, but just glitch it up again. And that's the second time. All right. Now we got the blue key card to open this door, but we would need a lot more key cards and other stuff to open all the other doors to get to the end of the level. So what we'll do instead of doing that will be quapping again. There's 2 more quaps to skip all the doors here. Now this is gonna be a very random looking setup, but quaps are very precise, so we need these to be able to perform them consistently. Now the quap state is activated again. I'm going to save just before here because this is a kind of hard timing. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it. So we glitched through that other door here. And there's one more door. And so we just do the whole setup again. Alright, got it again. Here I don't need to save, this is pretty easy. We'll just slide along the ground. Go around the corner here and glitch through this door, where we would have needed a red key card, but now we don't. And then we're creating really close to the end of the level already. Just a couple more jumps. Now, if I had music and that stuff, you would be hearing funny voice lines now with a really bad Italian accent. But I don't have that with my game. So, yeah, sorry for not hearing that, I guess. Unfortunately, I'm not good enough to fake that accent. There we go. That's another cutscene here. There we go. All right, so that was all the, like, I don't know, diving area related levels. Now we're in the shipwreck that you might remember. Oh, it moves every time there's a cutscene. Okay, I will try to pay attention to that. Thank you. So yeah, this is a ship that sunk many, many years ago, and we're getting into it through the anchor. And yeah, the whole level is like all of these upcoming levels are like kind of water levels, but sometimes also not. It's a combination of all kinds of stuff. So yeah, at the start here is just a little diving section. Unfortunately, in diving sections, we usually can't do that many tricks. So right here, I'm just doing the intended stuff. But we're nearly done. And then we can get back to glitching. For example, right here, you're supposed to do some stuff that I can't remember what it is. but you can just jump through here and then go over here. This is some nice platforming, and got it. All right. Now, if you're not familiar with these games, there's a fire mechanic in the game. If you get put on fire, you burn as long as, like, yeah, until you die or until you go into water. So here, there's a puzzle where you're supposed to turn off this fire, but you can just catch fire, use a medkit to heal, and there's water right afterwards. So you just skip the whole puzzle by healing once. Alright, here's just a bit more diving and pulling switches. So yeah, I think overall the run is not going too terrible so far. Could have gone a lot worse, all things considered. Me being sick, not getting in any practice in the last 2 weeks. So hopefully this will end up just fine. Making a save file here because I need to do a drop that can sometimes go wrong and you don't want it to go wrong. Okay, that's fine. And then in just a bit there will be another trick coming up that we call a dive bug. Essentially I will be performing a dive. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do there. Essentially I will be performing a dive. If you're familiar with that jump, you will know what I mean. And if not, you will see in a second. And with that dive bug, what we try to do is we try to hit the ground and the wall at the same time when we land from very far up, which would normally kill us from falling damage. But if we just hit the wall and the ground at the same time with a dive jump, then we should not die. So let's see if my setup is correct here. Got it? So I don't die there. Usually you would die from falling damage. Okay, I need to heal here because there's one more ambush upcoming. You see I skipped some content because there's water floating just vertically. Don't worry about that. Let's see that these guys don't kill me. Got it. Whew. Alright, next level. I think I was already dead, but if you hit the end trigger of the level while dead, but still moving, it's still fine. So that's good. Nice, I got this part. Save some falling damage. Pick up an extra medkit here. And then when we get out of the water, I will try to do another item clip. So I need to kill some enemies and manipulate another enemy to go into the right direction so I can do that. So I need to save right here, just so this stuff, I can repeat it in case it goes wrong. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now we'll make a save file here. Oops. All right. Let's see if this is fine. Yeah, so he climbs up there. That's exactly what I want. And now he's really close to the wall. I kill him in the correct spot. And then hopefully I can clip up here. Yep, there we go. Skipping some more content. Thank you, thank you. Now these jumps are harder than they look, but they should be okay. All right. Alright. I actually forgot what this level is called. A Wreck of Maria Doria? Or, no, 40 Fathoms? I think this is 40 Fathoms. A lot of people didn't like these underwater levels too much, because a lot of people just hate underwater levels. But they're not actually that terrible. Especially in terms of a speedrun. So it's okay. Now I killed that guy to pick up a medkit and so that he doesn't bother me. We'll get it on the way back. This is, by the way, the deck, if you haven't noticed yet, like with the captain and everything. And outside there's a shark. That's where we're gonna go in a second. We're gonna be swimming with the sharks. 2 of them, actually. And yeah, we are doing the swimming with the sharks because there's a key outside that we need for the next door. Unfortunately, it's not one of those good doors that we can get through. So we need to do that swimming section here. Now here, sometimes the sharks... Oh, that wasn't the swim button. Sometimes the sharks can be very annoying and bite you. And if they do, you kind of instantly die, so I'm saving here. There's one. He's gonna snap. Oh, there's a second one. No. Yep, you heard the sound, but he missed. Now the key is right here. And I'm doing another one of those glitched flares. That is not a shark, that's just a small fish. There's all kinds of fish enemies. Sharks, smaller fishes, and even smaller fishes. Alright, so not much further in this level. There's one more nice trick. After I open the door with the key. Here, this one. It's a cabin key, apparently. Never read that name before. So right here, I skip this trapdoor. Don't even worry about that. You just skip it. Saving... Oh, I couldn't hit the save button. Saving here, just in case. Nice, perfect flare cancel there. Ran out just in time. Now here we pick up the weapon that is one of the most important ones. It's the M16, I think. Don't hate me, I'm not good at gun names. Oh, apparently I took a lot of damage from the enemies, so let's try that again. How much health do I have? I don't have that much. Oh yeah, I just healed there to be safe. One small medkit is not that bad to lose. So in this section you will see a lot more fish enemies. There's one here. There's another one here, another one on the left here. And then this is the end of the level. Alright, so this is another trapdoor. It's actually not that hard, like long to open, but we will also skip it. So let me just set this up here. Saving here to make sure. And then you can just clip through this without a problem. Alright, kill this guy for another medkit. You can never have too many of these. And then this is a corner bug here that gets us to the top. And just some fancy movement. Now this section might be confusing. There's not supposed to be water here. You saw the flame there. Like that's why I can pull that lever there, because I skipped content. Usually you're like doing some stuff there and then you get water and then you can pull it. But yeah, I skipped all of that. Those are divers shooting stuff. There's another fish here. It's jump scare. Oh, I did not press the right button. There we go. They actually do a lot of damage, so I need to be careful there. Now here, the getting out of the water part is actually a setup for a little trick. Some saving here. And then I just clip up here. See if I can... No, I cannot. There's a fancy jump you can do that skips all this water part here. It's quite hard though. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. This should work. There we go. So I'm just gonna kill these enemies here at the end to make sure that I don't need to use... Yeah, don't worry about that. So I don't need to use medkits and that they don't interrupt me setting up my jump here in a second. Okay, so over there, you, like on the other side of this like pit, you can see the end of the level. You can't quite make that jump. You're supposed to do some stuff. But if you set it up just right, you can actually make it. Let's see if this works. No, the angle's wrong. Okay, this one should work. There we go. Thanks. Alright, so now we're on the deck level. The whole level is essentially just climbing up to get one key. But that would take forever if we did it the normal way. So what we do is just we glitch up. That was what the first one. Need to do this. There's one more here. Another level up. Here you can just do a fancy jump. And now we're nearly at the top already. One more thing we need to do. And it's another item clip. Like we need to get at the top of whatever is to the right of me here. And this guy is gonna be the guy that gets us there. One, two, three, four, five, six. Should work. We'll just wait for the other guy so that he doesn't interrupt me. There we go. Alright. And a couple more jumps and then we get the key. That's it. I'm gonna save here because the going down part is actually a bit risky. Some fancy movement as long as it works out. Now here pick up the grenade launcher. Very important weapon for the end of the game. And there's two flamethrower guys here that I kill with the gun. They would put me on fire, so that's very important to kill them. And then we're done. And then we travel to Tibet. Getting rid of the water levels, we're going into the mountains. And there's gonna be another black stuff. And I'm gonna have to move the mouse again. There you go. So yeah, this is Tibet. Different enemies, different maps. You can see like an avalanche over... No, that's not how you do that. You can see an avalanche ahead there that I'm gonna skip here. But just going around... Yeah, that works. But just going around the block that triggers it. In this game, everything event-related just gets triggered by you standing on a certain block. So if you go around that block, it doesn't even get triggered. This is a loud thing here. Not that loud. Here I'll have to do some fancy jumps. Let's see if I get this. Got it. And then we get to the... What do they call it? I don't know, snowmobile. There's a better name for it. Skidoo, yes, that's the word. I remember it. A lot of the level is going to be me riding this. It's also really loud. And usually this level has also really, really good music for it, so I apologize on that part. Most of the other music is not that great, but this is pretty good. So sorry for not having that. Alright, this jump, if you fail it, you can die. So I'm saving here. Got it. Thank you. Oh yeah, my coughing. Sorry for that. Alright, I need to pick up some stuff here for the last boss and pull a switch. And then we get back to skidooing. Skidooing? Is that a word? Not even sure. Right, so I keep saving here quite a few times, simply because if you screw up your movement here, you die instantly. And don't want that, obviously. There's another avalanche here to the right side. Alright, so you can see maybe on the bottom right there, below the ice, there was a key. And we need that key. Nah, that jump didn't quite work. So we need to do some stuff to get there first. There we go. You're not supposed to get up there. Then we can go here. This is gonna trigger another avalanche, which then allows us to get the key. And that is actually really loud. Okay. Now we just need to go back, pick up the key, and then we can continue on. You can see my snowmobile is now floating, because the game doesn't care about like where I parked it originally. It just stays in the same spot until I get on it. So yeah, we kind of need to go back to the start. Pretty much, yeah. Of the level. And then we can go to the actual ending. And we did all of this just to pick up that one key. There's another jump here where you can die, so I need to just do a setup and make sure it's fine. Okay. So this is the part where the skidding ends for now. Well, we'll get another one, a better one, after this. This is the part where we started with the skidoo, and that we got the key for this house. And after I pull a lever inside, I can go into the other direction. But first we need some more ammo and some more medkits. Yeah, and these birds, they don't care if they're inside a house or whatever. They just attack you. Go away, birds. Took a lot of damage there already, that's not good. Had to heal twice. So here, I need to get another skidoo, but skidoos, as you saw, they kill enemies instantly, including yourself. So I need to make sure I don't die here. Oh, this is not good. It's fine. Not even close. If he would have touched me, I would have instantly died. Thanks. Now this thing can shoot, so this is pretty cool. Okay. Need to kill these two guys because otherwise I couldn't do what I will be doing here. Okay, that should be fine. Now you might be wondering why I'm parking specifically here, but you can just pull the block through the skidoo. And then when you get on the skidoo, the game is like, well, you shouldn't be here. So it puts you on top, and then you can just drive through here. Yeah, it's fine. And yeah, that's the end of the level. So now we're in the monastery. And it starts also very great. You see these monks fighting the bad guys. Very important, if you ever play this game casually, don't attack the monks. They're your friends until you attack them. Oh shit, need to do this again. Alright, so that's the corner bug, and then we get up here. And we get some more grenades for our grenade launcher. Very important that we have exact the amount that I pick up. Now on this level, you're supposed to collect 6 prayer wheels, I think. Some number. Something more than 1. And yeah, the prayer wheels are really important because they allow you to open up the door at the end of the level. So of course we'll collect all of them. Well, not really, just 1 actually. Because there's duping in this level as well. The game has everything. But you will see that at the end. Okay, skip the trigger there by jumping through the corner. I skipped the cube or the square that would trigger like a rolling stone. No pun intended. Oh, I guess I didn't even explain that on the first level. Like, sometimes, because corners are not that great in this game, you don't need to like push these things fully, you just jump through the corner. Now this is one of those prayer wheels. The only one we will be picking up. It is the one that is the fastest to pick up. That's why we take this one. They make funny sounds. Now we need to get back up. And climbing ladders is slow. So we won't do that. Yeah. Oh, ooh, okay. That was close. I did not expect to bump the wall on my backwards jump there. Alright, so here we'll be setting up another dive bug. You guys are having fun, aren't you? So this one should also just work. We'll do a little a somersault or something here. Not sure why I did that jump. And yeah, now we'll go to the end of the level, which is down here. That sometimes happens. Don't worry about that. Now this is where you need to use all these praying wheels. So we go to the first one and we use it. And then we go to the second one and we use this. And it works. Because if you use an item apparently in this game, it stays in the menu after you used it as long as you don't use the action button to like open the menu. So instead of I just go to these things and press the menu key to get to the item, and then it's still in the item in your inventory. I mean, it's a well-programmed game. Also, can someone get a tissue out of my jacket? It's in one of the pockets. Careful with the microphone. Because my nose is running a little bit. Thank you. We'll just take a second after this level is done. Okay, sorry about this. Oh, it is 420. Very nice. Applause for that, yes. Alright. Next level, this is this Ice Palace? I'm not even sure what the names anymore. It's one of the ice levels. And it has Yetis in it. You see one of them there. The Yetis... Oops, wrong keys. They really want to hug you. But we don't want to get hugged. We don't like that. That was another corner bug. And here the timing is quite important, so I make that. Little tiger. All right. Just need to pick up an item. Oh, didn't get that jump. Okay, this is already a lot of damage, so we'll have to heal. Now I'm gonna save here because I'm gonna be doing some dropping while being attacked, and I will take fall damage, so I need to make sure that this is fine. Okay, we're good. Now one more clip, essentially, one more corner bug, and then we got the level. Oh, that's not how you do this. This should work. Nope, this does not work. Let's try it like this. Nope. Apparently getting it is hard. I think the angle is too large. Yeah, this might work. There we go. And yeah, that's basically the end of the level. There we go. This level is pretty funny because you need to ring the bell to actually get through that door. And then you get introduced to the jumping pad mechanic, which we'll never see again after this. Let's see if this works. There we go. Easy. Thank you. Now you might be wondering why I go into that block if I don't pick up the item. It's again another case of really well programming. Whatever the item would do gets done by you just being on the block. So you don't actually need to pick it up, so you can save time by not picking it up. Alright, so here I'm saving because there's a somewhat tricky jump. Oops, not like this. A somewhat tricky jump coming up. At least sometimes it can be. It's like right through here and onto this ladder. Perfect. No, it's not a ladder, it's a bridge. That's what it is. And then we go over here. Alright. And then we're melting the ice with, I don't know, melted steel? I don't know what that is. There's a lot of Yetis now that want to hug us, so we need to be quite fast here. Okay, that was already wrong, but we're fine, because the Yetis are not the smartest ones. Okay. And we just excuse me, climb this ladder and fight a very weird boss. It's like some kind of eagle, but it's walking. I don't know, you tell me what it is, and maybe together we can figure it out. You will see in a little bit after this parkouring here. Uh-huh. So yeah, we'll get to meet the boss now. Here he... Oh! I thought the game crashed there for a second. He's running away. There we go. So yeah, you tell me what that is. I'm not sure. It's some kind of bird, but I'm not entirely sure. And that's this again. Okay. Now I need to save here because everything of this level right off the start is actually a setup. And this will get really weird. I will explain it afterwards. We will be skipping the whole level essentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll save here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we need to count to 38 there. And we do some more stuff. Then I save here, just in case again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might as well save again. And then we do some more jumps. That's not going so far. There we go. Might as well do one more. Yeah. Okay. Let's hope this works. Now all of this is... okay, that didn't work. The creature seems to be a Garuda. Okay. No idea what that is. Okay, so I screwed up the first attempt here. I will do it again. Hopefully this time it will be fine. Yeah, this is void traveling. Don't worry about it. I will explain in a second. Okay. Oh, I know what I forgot. This time it should work. There we go. Now I'm at the top of the level. And the ending, the end of the level is just right here. So we skipped the whole level. And yeah, to explain it a little bit before I do the next trick here. Essentially, there's a lot of precise movement that you do, like you clip out of the map and you do the movement outside of the map, which is called void traveling. You're just falling from the top of the map to the bottom, and then you teleport up again, and it just keeps going. And with the right inputs, you can travel like that. And we travel to a point where we can then clip into the map again and land at the top of the map. Now these are flying enemies. Yes, it's a floating island. That's just a new type of enemy. Okay, that's not a good point here. Now I'm gonna skip the store here. There we go. This should work. Yeah. Nope. Okay, I can't corner bug right now. This one should work. No? Come on. There we go. Okay, got it. Alright, now here comes the actual trick. This is another void travel. It's a lot less complicated though. Let's see if I can get the setup. Okay, we'll save here, just to save some time. Yeah, that didn't work. Oh, yeah, I'm down here now, I forgot. Okay, we need to probably do this again. I'm not sure if the position is great. This also skips essentially the whole level. I'm not getting it right now. You can eventually, when I get it, clip into that wall and do the level. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so I do just enough flips there to travel a little bit, so I get up here, and that's that void travel. And now we can finish the level. And then it's just 2 more short levels. Not sure if I can do that in the 4.5 minutes I have left, but it will be very close to it. That's that. Okay. Now this is the boss level. So it's not a very long level. Gonna save here, because this room, we only kill 1 enemy. That's also why we need all the medkits. That's that 1 enemy. Because he's the one that drops this thing that I can't pick up. So we need to reload. Oh, I got it. Okay, now I just keep healing and hopefully not die or run out of medkits. Okay, we're good. And now we go to the actual boss. It's not gonna seem like much of a boss fight, but that's because we manipulate the AI here. Now I stand behind this pillar. The dragon gets triggered. And then I just shoot it 10 times with my grenade launcher. It is trying to attack me, but the pillar right in front of me is blocking the fire that the dragon is using to attack me. And since it's close enough, it doesn't move. So, yeah, that's it. Not very exciting. Here, Lara bugs out a little. She will still have, sorry, the pistol in her left hand. It looks kind of funny. She doesn't have one in the right hand. And yeah, after this it's just Home Alone. And then we're done. No, Home Alone? What? That's a movie. Home Sweet Home, that's the name. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. This is the last level. We're back home, we got the dagger. And then some guys come and disturb us. So what do? We kill them, of course. So first thing you do, you go to your weapons chamber, which of course you have in your bedroom, and you pick up your weapons. And just to make sure, we also pick up some medkits, because you can take quite a bit of damage on this level. So they are all over my mansion, so I need to actually run around and kill them, which is really annoying. There's always the same amount of enemies, but they sometimes go into bad places. And they don't show up in time. See, like this guy, he's just running away. Where is he going? Alright, now we go back again. So that's the first couple. And yeah, hopefully at the end, to spawn the very last boss, everyone needs to be dead. Hopefully none of them are going to go hiding somewhere. That might lose us some time, but hopefully it doesn't happen. There's another doggo here. Oh! Okay. That was not great, but we didn't die. Yeah, I took way too much damage. I did not expect that. That is really unlucky. That is actually really bad. I should have saved. Normally that level is extremely safe, but yeah, whatever. It's a marathon, I guess. So now we definitely go over. But it won't be by too much, so hopefully this is still fine. Can you guys... Oh my god. That's the one time you don't save, you know? That's how it always works. Oh my... Ah, what is this? Come on. All right. Got that part again. Now, next time I'm just gonna save on Home Sweet Home and then we'll finish it. With a couple of minutes overestimate. Stuff happens. I would have probably been fine. Like, it would have probably still been a 110. But yeah, I just took way more damage from the enemies than I usually expect. And on that level, you only have 2 large medkits. And yeah, so that was unfortunate. Let's try it again. This time we're saved. Now, since you've already seen this part, in case you enjoy me failing at Tomb Raider games, there's another Tomb Raider 3 game later on in the marathon. I actually don't remember which day. I think it's Saturday. Sometime. And later on tonight, I will also be doing a Battle for Middle-earth. Oh, mouse, yes, thanks. Battle for Middle-earth. And I practiced those 2 games just as much as I practiced this one, so make sure to tune in for the train wrecks. And yeah, doing all of that stuff again. Yeah, I'm saving after this part. There's nothing that can go wrong here. That shouldn't happen. Nothing should happen here. So we'll make one here. Thank you. Okay, wait. There we go. Jumping over the fence is hard. Walking is also hard. Alright. Let's do this again. It was the dogs, man. The dogs are really strong in this game. And if you don't kill them, they will fuck you up. Oh god. The darkness. There we go. Yeah, these are bad dogs. It's okay to kill them. They attack me first, okay? Oh my god. Okay. Where's this other guy? Oh, there. Is this everyone? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is the last boss. All we need to do is just shoot him a couple times, and that's it. Was that? And the timing is after a couple seconds and a little cutscene here. And now she would say, don't you think you've seen enough? But we don't have that. So I will say that. Don't you think you've seen enough? And time. All right. That was just due to me not saving. I should have known better. Yeah. Tune in for my other runs and hope you enjoy the rest of the marathon. See you guys around. Bye bye.